Hello everyone, today we will see how we can implement Bloc State Management into Flutter application. Basically we will create one shopping cart application and we will implement Bloc State Management. So let's start. Click on plugins and then search Cubit. Then click on block option. Then you will have to install this plugin. I have already installed, so it is showing disable. Now select project option and then click on this new Flutter project and then select Flutter SDK and then click on next and uncheck Linux, Mac OS, Web, Windows and then choose the directory where you want to save your Flutter project and then hit on this create button. Then you can see our Flutter project is created. Just open pubsec.yml file here and then add one dependency that is flutter underscore block and then import this. To import, just click on this pubget and in the main.dart file I am going to remove these unnecessary codes and then remove this my homepage widget and remove this title also. Now I will create one dart file, okay, that would be home page and import material dart file and then we will use stateful widget here and then write home page and then here we will use safe area. It provides spaces from notch of the application and we will use scaffold and inside this we will use center to show dummy text, okay. And in the main.dart file we will import this home page which we have recently created. So just write what is the name of this page. So this is home page, so write home page, okay. So you can see no bugs now and in the home page we are getting error, so we will have to assign semicolon here. And in the Chrome browser just write fakestore.api.com/product. so this API we will use into our project and here you can see ID, title, price and image variable is there, okay. We are getting list of products here, okay. So for this after this we will create one directory that would be screens. So we will kept all the screens here and we will create one more directory that would be models. So just to place this home page inside this screen folder and in the model we will create one dart file that would be product model, okay. So here we will create one class that would be product model and then we will use these all variables like ID, title, image. So ID would be integer and then we will create one more variable that would be title and the data type would be string. Similarly we will create one more variable that would be image, okay. So just write string and then image, okay. And one more that would be price. So just copy this variable from here and then paste here, okay. And the data type would be dynamic and here we will use you can use double also, okay, but I am using dynamic. And now after this we will create constructor of this class product model and assign all the variables like this dot id, this dot title, this dot price, this dot image. And after this we will use factory constructor, then write factory product model dot from JSON and we will use map and pass two variables. The first variable would be string and second will be dynamic and the object would be JSON. And now we will have to return this product model and then pass all the variables like id and then use this object and pass the exact name of the key which we are getting from API, like ID, title, price, image. So just change the variable name like ID, title, price, okay, and then copy this image and paste here also. So our model class is also completed. Now I am going to close this. Now just open this lib and we will create one more directory, that would be controllers. Okay, so inside controllers we will create one more directory. Okay, that would be product qubit. Inside this product qubit we will create qubit class. So just click on this qubit class and then write product qubit. You can assign any name. Okay, then you will get two classes, product qubit and product state, because these are the qubit classes. Okay, and one more directory we will create, that would be cart qubit. Okay, and after this we will select this qubit class and then write qubit cart qubit. Then you can see we are getting two classes, cart qubit and cart state, similarly like product qubit. Okay, so firstly I am going to work on product state. Okay, so here we will create some classes, state classes like product success and product failed. Okay, then write product success and we will extend this class with product state. Okay, and inside this we will use some variables like boolean and status. Okay, and string, that would be message, and we will use list, that will be the type of product model. My list, and just create the constructor of this class, and we will pass all the variables like status, message and my list. So just create constructor and pass this dot status and then this dot message, this dot list. Okay, so similarly we will create one more class for product failed. So just copy and paste this and change the name of this class as product failed, and then here we need to change product failed. Okay, so we have created two state classes inside product state. Now I am going to work into product qubit class. Here we will create function to fetch the API data. Okay, so we will use future here and then void, because we don't want any type of return, so we are using void here. And we will create one more dependency, that would be HTTP for network call, because we will call the API. So in the product qubit we will have to import HTTP and then write as HTTP. So with the help of HTTP we will access the HTTP methods. Okay, so here we have created fetch all product method, and inside this we are taking one variable, that is where response equals to await, because we are using async here. Okay, this is async function, so we are using await, and then use http dot get, and then inside URI parse we will have to pass the API, and after this we will take one more variable to decode this JSON which is getting from the API. So just write JSON decode and then pass response dot body. Okay, and after this we will check whether the response is getting or not. So response dot status code equals to 200. If we are getting, then we will emit this response into our product state class, which we have created like product success and product failed. Okay, we will use that class. So just emit and then write the class product success, and in the product success, as we know that we have multiple variables, so we will have to pass the variable data from here. Okay, so just write true and then message, sorry, we will have to assign key first and then status true, and in the message we will have to pass any message like product fetched successfully, and the status would be true, and the third parameter would be like a list we will have to pass. So we will get the list from converted JSON which we have decoded. So in the my list we will have to use converted JSON as list inside bracket, and after the bracket we will have to use map list map, and then we will use product model dot from JSON from here and just pass e, and then we will have to convert this into to list. Okay, so we will get the list of the data from the decoded JSON. So you can see this is to list. Okay, so from this we can emit success, we can emit. Okay, and after this just copy this, and I am going to use else condition, and in the else condition we will use another class that would be product failed. Okay, instead of product success that we have already created into product state class. So just change the status as false and change the message as product fetched failed, and in the list we will pass simply null. Okay, so just remove this and use null here. Okay, and we will wrap this whole code inside try catch block. So just select this and alt enter, then you will get this option, then just select try catch, then just copy this emit which is written inside else and then paste here inside catch a, and in the message we will use this e dot message. Okay, by default message. So we have successfully created our product state and product qubit, and now I am going to work inside home page. So just remove this code which is written inside body, and here we will display all the product which is coming from the API. So just write init state, and inside init state we will call the function which we have written inside product qubit. So just write block provider here, and then write off, and after off inside angle bracket we will call the product qubit class. Okay, where we have written the function, and after this we will call the function, and the function name is fetch all product. So this is fetch all products. Okay, this function. We are calling this function from here when the page will load. Okay, and just cut this material app into main.dart and then wrap inside multi provider, and multi provider takes two parameters. First would be provider and second would be child, and inside child we will have to paste the material app code which we have cutted recently. Okay, and in the provider we will use block provider. Okay, here we need to initialize all the qubits which we have created. So first qubit would be product qubit. Okay, so in the create we will use blank context, and after this we will use product qubit first. We will have to initialize here. Okay, so this is product qubit. Similarly we will create the instance of this card qubit also here. Basically we are registering these all we are registering both qubits here. Okay, you need to register all the qubits here, and after this in the home page just remove this code and write block builder to fetch all the product and show all the product over the screen. So just write block builder. It takes two parameters, that would be product state and product qubit. Okay, and after this we will have to use block builder inside this, and block builder takes two parameter, context and state. Okay, and inside this we will check the state, which from which state the data is coming. Okay, so here we will use if state is product success or product failed. We have already created into our product state, so we are checking this class. Okay, firstly I will check for product failed, and we will return the text. Okay, and in the text we will show the message. So state dot mylist state dot message dot toString. Okay, so we will show this message, which we will get inside product failed class. And after this we will use return, and then here in the center we will use circular progress indicator. When we are not getting the product, then the circular progress indicator will show over the screen. And then now after this we will check one more class, that would be product success, and then return this. And here we will use list builder to show the list of products. So in the list builder we will use item builder, and item builder will take two parameter, that would be context and index. And after this we will have to return, but before we will have to use item count, and inside item count we will pass state dot mylist dot length, so we will get the list from this state. And in the return we will use container here, and then child, and we will use column to show multiple widgets. Okay, firstly I will show image. Okay, so just write image dot network and then pass the image. So we will get the image by state dot mylist and then pass index dot title, but just change this with image. Okay, so we will get the image. And after this we will use we will show the title. So title we will get from state dot mylist index dot title. So with the help of this we will get the title of the product. And now I am going to run this application and check whether it is working or not. So I am going to open my visor, just open my device. Okay, and I am using margin. Okay, as 16. Now the application is running. Now you can see our application is running, and firstly you will see the progress indicator. You can see here this is progress indicator, and after this progress indicator we are getting all the data with the images, like image and title. Okay, now I am going to assign height of the image because the image size is very large, so I am assigning as 100, and then save this. You can see these all products. Okay, we are getting all the products into the list. So after this we will create one button. Okay, add to cart button. So we will use elevated button here, and in the child we will use text, and then write add to cart here, and in the on press I am not going to do anything now. So just you can see we have added one button, add to cart button here, and we will create one floating button. Okay, then floating button will take on press and child. Okay, so in this button we will show the count of the product which is added into the cart. Okay, so into the right bottom section you can see this is the floating button, and we have assigned a 0 dummy text. So now our next step is to work on cart state. Firstly we will create one class. Okay, inside cart state, that would be cart list class, and extend with cart state, and into this we will use list, that would be the type of product model, and import this, and then create this constructor of this class, and then pass this variable this dot my list, and then close this, and here we will create add to cart method and remove from cart method. Okay, and before this we will use list, that would be the type of product model, and then the object name would be cart list, and that would be blank. Okay, and in the add to cart we will write the logic to add product into the cart. So we will add the product into cart list, so just write cart list dot add, and inside this we will pass this product model which we will get from the UI. Okay, when we will hit the button, add to cart button. Okay, so just emit this cart list inside cart list class which we have created into cart state, cart qubit state class. Okay, so we are emitting this, so just copy this, and we will create one more class that would be remove from cart, and then pass this product model, and then change this with remove instead of add. Okay, and emit this. Now just open this home page. Firstly I am going to create one more screen, that would be my cart page. Okay, and import material dot dart, and then we will use stateful widget as cart page, and inside return we will use safe area, it provides spaces from notch of the application, and then we will use scaffold here. Here we will display all the products which is added into the cart. Okay, so into the body inside body we will use block provider, and block provider will take two parameter, that would be cart qubit and cart state. Okay, and inside this we will have to pass builder, and it will take two parameter, state and context and state, and then just return container, and we will use margin here from all side of 16, and then write child, and then we will use multiple widget. Okay, so we are using column here, sorry, we will use row here, and then we will use image dot network to show the image. So actually we need to wrap inside state. Okay, firstly we will check state, if state is cart state, and then inside this cart list class, and then inside this we will cut this return and then paste here. Okay, and then write semicolon here, and now and then just cut this and then write list view builder. We will write this inside list view builder. So list view builder will take item builder, and inside this we will paste our code which we have cutted. Okay, and now I am going to use item count here. So we will get the item count from the list length. So just write state dot mylist dot length. Okay, so with the help of this list we will get the image. Okay, so write state dot mylist and then pass index here, and then write dot and then image. So we will get the image. Now I am going to assign height and width of the image. So 40 40. Okay, and after this we will show the title of the product. So write state dot mylist and then pass index, and after this we will write dot title. So we will get the title of the product and we will show the title. Okay, after this we will use one cross button. Okay, to delete the product, and that would be the font size would be 30 of this cross. Okay, and now I am going to wrap this with inkwell. So just click on this text and then wrap widget. Okay, and then write inkwell, and inkwell have one property that is on tap, and when on tap then we will remove the current product, selected product. Okay, so after this we will return into center. So we will return a normal text that is no items. Okay, when we don't have any type of cart item, then we will show no items. Okay, and in the list view builder just cut this, and here we will also check whether the data is available in or not into my list. So just write my list dot is empty. If it is empty, then we will show no items in the cart, otherwise we will show the list of the cart. Okay, after this I am going to assign color as red of this cross. Okay, and in the home page in floating button, when we will hit on that floating button, then we will navigate to cart page. So just write navigator dot push and then material page route, and then we will use that class where you want to navigate. So the class name is cart page. So in the home page we have floating button, and when we will hit that floating button, then we will navigate to the cart page, and in the cart page we are using app bar and then title, and in the title we are using cart page. So we will get the back button also with title. So this is the home page, and at the right bottom you can see floating button. When I am hitting this, then I am navigating to my cart page. Okay, and in the cart page we have back button and title cart, and in the cart page when the user will hit on this cross icon, then we will remove the current product. So we are using block provider dot off and then pass cart cubit, and in the cart cubit we have method that is remove cart, and then pass the current product. Okay, so this is the current product, state dot mylist and index. This is the current item. Okay, and just copy that and then paste here in the home page. When we will hit on this add to cart option button, then we will add the current item into the cart. So just import this cart qubit, just import this and write add to cart. Okay, and now this is our application. Okay, but before I'm going to open home page, and in the floating button, instead of this text I'm using the live text. Okay, so just write block builder, and we will show the count of the list. Okay, cart list. So just write block builder and pass two parameter cart qubit and cart state, and inside this we will use block builder, and block builder will take two parameter context and state, and after this we will return. Firstly we will check state is, and then cart state, and then we will return the text. So just write state dot, so list we are not getting, so we will have to change the class name cart list class. Okay, and then write my list dot length, so we will get the cart list length every time here, and after this we will return one dummy text that would be 0. Okay, and then save this. So now I'm going to open this application. Now the floating button text is 0, and I'm going to click on any and the cart list is also empty. Now I'm going to hit on this, so you can see the count is increasing. Okay, when I'm clicking on add to cart button, then you can see the cart length is increasing, and in the my cart page we are getting all the products which we have added into the cart. Yes, and here we have one UI issue, so just expand this text, wrap this text with expanded widget, so you can see the error is fixed. Now I'm going to close this, and when we will hit this cross button, then you can see the current product is removing, and now no items. Again I'm going to add, so you can see this is increasing. Just add this, and you can see two products, and now I'm going to remove this and then add one more. You can see the product is adding and removing. Now I am going to add check. If the item is already available into the cart, then we will show remove from cart button, and if it is not, then we will show add to cart button. So just open cart qubit class and then create check product available in cart method. Okay, so with the help of this method we will check the product is available or not into the cart list. Okay, and this would be the boolean type, so it will return true or false. Okay, so just write return here, and then we will check cart list dot contents, and then we will pass this product model, so we will get the true or false. Okay, so with this method, so open home page, and here after this text we will use block builder. So write block builder, and it will take two parameter. So pass two parameter inside angle bracket, that would be cart qubit and cart state, and in the builder we will have to pass context and state. Okay, then here we will check if state is cart state, then we will return but before we will have to create one variable, that is where is product in cart. Okay, and here we will call that function which we have created inside cart cubit. So just write block provider dot of context, and after of inside angle bracket we will have to mention the cart cubit class name. Okay, so cart cubit is the class name, and after this we will call the function check product available in cart, and then we will have to pass the current item. So current item we will get from state dot mylist and then index, so we will get the current item. And changing the name of this state, so just write state dot mylist. Okay, we are accessing outside state, not this state. Okay, so we have changed this state name. So with the help of this is product in cart, we will get the response that it is true or false. So just cut this elevated button from here and we will check this. So just copy this and after this we will write return text, and here we are assigning as blank. Okay, and before this block provider we will check if is product in cart, and then just cut this block provider and then paste inside this if condition. Okay, if the product is available into cart then we will remove, otherwise we will add. So this is the condition, you can see. Okay, and similarly we will apply this condition here on the string that is product in cart, then the title would be removed from cart. Okay, otherwise it would be add to cart. So this is the button logic. Okay, now I am going to save this code and going to check. So you can see the button is not showing, so just remove this elevated button from here. Okay, and write outside this condition. Okay, and then save this again and check. Okay, so this is add to cart button, and when I hit then it is increasing, and you can see the product items are increasing, and when I am going to hit on this again, so you can see this is decreasing and the condition is working fine. Okay, again I am going to hit this, so you can see the item count is increasing and the button name is changing if it is already available into the cart, and in the cart we have all products which we have added into the cart. Okay, so this is working fine.